This is a shambles, mate.
It is. Hello and welcome to the Q&A. I'm Ed McCain. I'm joined here by Ian McCourt. We are going to be going through some of the questions that you guys sent in to us. Are we ready?
Yeah. No, I'm ready. Come on. Let's get a positive start.
Let's do it. Will Vinicius Jr. flourish or flop under Zidane?
I mean, he's flourishing already under a worse manager. Now he's got a better manager who's known for, playing pretty decent football. It just makes sense that he would flourish. I just can't see why he wouldn't.
I think possibly the only reason he's not going to flourish is because I think he just ripped his cruciate ligament.
That's not good.
But he's back according to the news on the 5th of May. So he's not completely out for a year or anything. So I think, but I totally agree with you.
I mean, long term he will flourish with Zidane, basically. Short term, maybe not. You need a hamstring to play football.
Yes.
Or whatever it is he did.
A knee.
So we have another Real Madrid question for you. SKR2343. How do they choose the numbers?
Don't know. Let us know.
Zidane is the Real boss once again. So what could his transfer targets be apart from signing a striker come this summer?
Ooh, good question. I think Real Madrid needs to sign some good midfielders. So Modric is probably just getting on a little bit now, and Kroos hasn't really enjoyed the best 12 months. Not really since the World Cup have any of those. That crop of fantastic Germans had the best time. And I think a little bit more creativity in midfield. I think possibly we're going to see a big money move for Hazard. Maybe a bit of a midfield enforcer, someone like Verratti would be cool. But I think maybe Pogba. I think maybe Pogba as well. It would take a lot of money. I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying the players of that calibre is what I want to see.
Where did that come from?
Just pulled it out of thin air. That's what I'm paid for.
I do think you have a point though. There are a lot of players in that squad that have played a lot of football, a lot of turf under their boots. They look tired.
I agree.
They need
Yeah,
a revamp.
I think Modric is probably just the best we were going to see of him in 2018. And I think maybe they need to start thinking about a replacement for him, and not a long-term replacement. Someone who can come in straight away and make a difference.
True, and from what we hear in the Spanish press, Zidane is going to be given carte blanche to spend what he wants this summer.
So it's going to be exciting.
It is going to be very
mental.
exciting.
Is Luis Suarez the best number 9 at the moment? Sent in by Emmanuel Stevenson. Thank you for that.
No.
No.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Next question.
That was pretty easy, right?
Why not?
Well, he's not scoring regularly. That's a
good start.
That's a good start, isn't it? Or a bad start. He's sort of, his form fluctuates so often. He's not consistent enough. And also the answer is just Ronaldo.
The answer is just Ronaldo. We can all agree on that. Yeah. But I mean, he's not even a proper number 9, is he? The way that Kane and Lewandowski are just a goal scorer, and Ronaldo these days just a goal scorer. He's too hustle and bustle for that.
Right, Kane on form, probably a decent shout, but I think probably Ronaldo.
Especially after this week's.
Oh, especially after.
That was incredible.
Aguero or Suarez?
Suarez.
What?
I know he just said he's not the best number 9 in the world, and I love Aguero and he's such a good goal scorer, but I just love Luis Suarez. I love that tenacity. I love what he brings to the team. If I had to pick one of them, I'd have Luis Suarez.
You're breaking my heart here.
I'm sorry. I do like Sergio Aguero. Obviously, he's brilliant, but Suarez.
Okay, Liverpool or Man City to go further in the Champions League?
Liverpool to go further in the Champions League, but City to do them in the Premier League.
Oh,
I think. But okay. I think Liverpool, and they had under Benitez as well, and it sort of carried through to the Klopp years. They're a great cup side, and I think that's what helps them.
Okay, Vinicius or Sancho?
Sancho, no question. Englishman, bang. And also, I mean, yes, Vinicius is very good, but the stats speak for himself. Sancho's possibly slightly easier league in the Bundesliga, but he's banging goals and assists in. And,
okay.
Yeah.
This is a very good one. Salah or Sané?
Ooh, nice. I think I'll probably go for Salah.
I was going to say there's a right answer and there's a wrong answer here.
I think Salah. Yeah, I mean, part of me feels like, he's the fun, exciting young buck, Sané, but he's just not Salah level. I'm not sure he's ever going to be quite that good.
Okay. Van Dijk or Varane?
Oh, Van Dijk. All day long. I reckon Van Dijk's the best centre-back in the world.
Yes.
Which teams will reach 3rd and 4th in the Prem? I think it's probably best to say we assume now that City and Liverpool are 1 and 2.
Yeah, at this stage we can probably guarantee
So
that.
who's coming up? Who's coming up the rear?
Oh, God. Tottenham,
3rd or 4th?
I'm going to go with 3rd. I know they're on a bit of a downward trend at the moment, but I still think they'll have enough to do it. Yeah, they do. And 4th, Man United.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Too good under Ole. I think a month or two ago we'd have said Chelsea might do it or Arsenal might do it.
Yeah.
But I think Spurs and United are the most likely candidates. Maybe even in the other order.
Yeah, I mean, no. We're going to disagree on that one.
Not in the other order.
I'm going to stick with Tottenham.
We're going to revisit this video in a month.
And I'll be totally wrong.
You're going to be wrong. Yeah.
Okay. Should Ole Gunnar Solskjaer be given the Man United job?
I think that's now no longer in question. Thanks for sending it in. But yeah, we need to talk about Ole. What a man. I think it's the best start to any Manchester United manager's career. I think he's won 80% of his games or something. He's won 14 of his 18 games. One of the ones he lost was actually a win because it eventually turned into the PSG win, and that was even more fun. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how they can't.
We might have disagreed on the previous point. I'm bang with you on this one.
Yeah, this one. I mean, Pochettino seemed like the best man for the job when Mourinho first stepped out, but I mean, there'd just be bedlam in the stands if anyone other than Solskjaer got the job done. I think.
Before I wouldn't have been. Before that PSG game, I would have been maybe.
Still maybe not.
Still maybe not. But the fact that he managed to turn that around, amazing. Because months ago, when this draw came out that they were playing PSG, everybody was like, ha ha ha, Man United are going out of the Champions League. So to turn it around from that, amazing.
Yeah, brilliant.
Give him the job.
Give him the job.
Yeah.
From the current Chelsea loanees, who could replace Eden Hazard from Boyd Molewa?
No one.
No one.
No.
Okay. Let's forget that.
Batshuayi maybe.
I mean, it's kind of tough. I think maybe if we don't go loanees, do you think Odoi could, if they give him a chance? Hudson-Odoi.
I mean, you're talking. Eden Hazard is arguably top 5 player in the world. Hudson-Odoi is not.
No. Could he be?
Yeah, maybe, but you can't let Hazard go and not have as established a player to come in.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, you can give youth a chance, but you can't have them coming in to replace such a big player because the pressure will be too much and they won't cope with it, and everybody will say they're rubbish when they're not. They're just not at that level right now. So he could get to that level completely. I would definitely give him the potential to get to that level, but could he replace him? No.
Couldn't replace him straight away. And I also think if Hazard went and they said to Hudson-Odoi, right, step in, that would be too much. They've not even given him a chance when Hazard's coming off. So, you know, he's certainly not ready to start for 90 minutes next season. So I agree with you there.
And we should say Hazard is off.
Definitely.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Is Mane the main man at Liverpool right now since Salah has not scored in the last few matches?
I think that's a nice question because Mane certainly, over the last few games, has been the main man. I mean, in the games he has. He's really stepped up against Bayern Munich. He was absolutely fantastic, 2 goals. Playing really, really well, 2 goals against Burnley as well, I think. And yeah, okay, Salah's been off the boil a bit. But I mean, the real big dog at Liverpool is not even in question. Obviously, Salah's still the main man. He was also brilliant against Bayern last night. Didn't get on the score sheet. But the thing with Salah is obviously, people are so obsessed with him. Defenders are so obsessed with him. That's what brings the best out of Mane. So Mane is a better player because of Salah. Yes, he's the big man right now, but I'm sure it'll be balanced.
Just because Salah's not scoring doesn't mean he's not working hard for the team, not contributing and that sort of thing. Don't look at it just in terms of goals.
Yeah.
He's doing lots of other work. Like you say, he's distracting defenders, leaving space for Mane. So yeah.
And he's still great to watch. Top man.
Yeah.
Can Juventus win the Champions League?
Well, they're one of the 8 teams in there, so yes.
Possibly they can. Do you think they will?
Yes.
Okay. You'd have them as your favourite?
Yes.
I think I might as well.
That's pretty easy, isn't it?
That was, yeah.
I like this quick fire round.
Okay, this one. Neymar or Hazard?
Oh, wow. It's like trying to choose between a favourite child.
Yeah. But I mean, one of them's a bad child.
One of them is a bad child.
But a very talented, wonderful child. And the other one's slightly better behaved. The goody two-shoes.
The other, that's it. That's exactly how it is. The other one goes to violin class while the other one is skipping class.
But that one will become the rock star. That's just the way it is.
It is, isn't it?
The bad one's better, isn't it?
While the other one's off making underground music that nobody cares about.
Exactly.
Neymar then.
Me too.
Okay.
Higuain or Morata?
Oh, God.
Which one of these 2 stinkers do you like more?
Do I like them more for stinking or do I like them more just in general?
No, stinking's bad. We don't want stinking.
We don't want stinking.
You want them to be good. Which one would you have in your team?
Oh, wow. Higuain?
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean,
it's just because Morata has been so rubbish for the last
Morata has been terrible. What happened to him?
I guess lost the confidence.
Yeah, it's mad. I mean, even when he first turned up at Chelsea, I think he scored a hat-trick or something on his debut. Really good performance. And then 10 games later or so, he was already done.
Yeah. I guess it's mental. He still has skills. He's never going to lose those.
Do you think he'll get him back at Atletico?
I mean, Simeone has the wherewithal to kind of get him back in shape, but I'm sceptical.
Me too.
Unfortunately.
I think I'd also go for Big Gonzalo. Hudson-Odoi or Willian/Pedro. We'll go for Willian.
Hold on, am I getting the choice of Willian and Pedro versus Hudson-Odoi, or is it Hudson-Odoi or Willian or Pedro?
Raman Takur, who sent this question in, wasn't very clear with what this is. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, firstly, Willian or Pedro.
Is this on the football pitch or is it for a night out? Or
definitely just on the football pitch. We all know Pedro would be boss on a night out, not Willian.
I'll go with Willian.
Okay, so you got Willian. You're lobbing out Pedro now. Okay.
Oh, I see where you're going with this. Okay.
You know what I'm doing with
this?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, you can finish it off then.
Okay, I'll stick with Willian.
Okay, still with Willian.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. Marcelo, does he stay at Real Madrid or does he go?
Now that Zidane is back and he played really well under Zidane, you would imagine he'd stay. Before that, I would have said clearly on his way to Juventus.
I think there's this like a lot of people say this on the internet. They can't sort of wait for the day that Marcelo packs his bags from Real Madrid, moves back to Brazil, and just becomes a number 10, which is what he quite clearly is. We love the fact he's been playing left back his whole career, but he's obviously just a brilliant number 10 as well.
Let him loose.
Let him go. Let him do it.
If you love him, let him go.
Let him go.
Can the Wonder Kids, with the likes of Jadon Sancho and Odoi, reach the potential we expect in Premier League or La Liga?
I think the Hudson-Odoi thing, I like Hudson-Odoi and I hope he comes good, but it's very hard to judge how good he is now, never mind he's going to be in the future. He's had a few run-outs at Chelsea. Some of the ones earlier in the season, pre-season and stuff, he looked like he was going to be a world beater, but he's not really had the opportunities. Whereas Sancho isn't far off from being a world-class player already. I mean, he's only 18, it seems a bit silly to say that. But he is, world-class players affect teams and affect leagues, and Sancho's effect in the Bundesliga for Borussia Dortmund has been profound, and you can clearly see it. It's a palpable effect, and he affects his teammates, and the fans already love him. So Sancho could be the best player in the world, I think. I think he could one day be the best player in the world.
Wow.
It helps that he's English.
You're pulling out some great quotes today.
I'm just saying, Sancho will be the best player in the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're having Pogba off to
Pogba's
Madrid.
going to Madrid, and Sancho's the best player in the world.
Okay. I didn't realise we were in for such bold claims, but I like it.
Well, I want a
really
bold
like
one from you now then, right?
Okay.
The Elite Eagle sent this in. So we're not messing around here, right? The Elite Eagle.
Not even your average eagle. This
wants
is the elite
to know,
eagle.
is Aubameyang the best striker at Arsenal since Thierry Henry? Good question.
Well, who's he up against?
Well, he's up against, since Henry. So I suppose since Henry stopped being the big man. So RVP is going to have to be one of them. Lacazette, Bentner, and Aubameyang.
I mean, I've got a sore spot, but I mean a soft spot.
Lucas Perez as well, sorry.
Okay, Lucas Perez. Well, maybe we'll just put him.
I shouldn't have mentioned him.
Yeah.
Let's hear about your soft spot.
I got a soft spot for Bentner.
Okay.
But not because...
Oh, I was so good for the bold statement.
But no, not because he's a good player, but almost because I feel like I could almost be Nicholas Bentner.
Yeah. If we had that sort of self-belief, we'd all be footballers.
If I had his... Right, he's got the belief. So, so it's between Aubameyang and
RVP, really, yeah. I mean, I think maybe we'll just talk about if you were setting up an Arsenal team now and you had them both at their best, which would you have?
Oh, RVP.
You'd have RVP?
Every day.
I think I'd have to go for RVP.
Yeah. He's got a haircut you can rely on.
Yeah, he's just a good man.
And he's just a good man.
Just a good man. Although he did defect.
But it was worth it.
Yeah, it was. And he waited. He didn't defect as a youngster.
No.
He tried.
He did, and that's, all credit to him, because loads of people left. We all know who left.
Yeah, he was just one of many.
We don't need to name names.
But Aubameyang, pretty damn good.
Very, very good. Just, let's give him a bit more time.
And could Lacazette get in there, or do you think he's just not up to scratch?
Not quite.
Okay, that was it for Q&A. Thank you very much for joining us. I've been Ebba Cambridge, and this has been Ian McCourt.